Barbara has obviously discovered that this is some sort of cult and has been asking me to leave for the past 4 days, so I decided, you know what, it's fine, she can escape, she can be free, so I'm gonna be going on a villager hunt today, as I do quite often, to find somebody, or something, or some eldritch horror that I can bring home with me. Either way, I'm bringing something into this island. I have maybe 50 tickets, I don't know, I didn't really count them, and I don't plan to count them. I don't like counting. I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest with you. I think that the world would be so much better off if we didn't count shit, if we just let everybody decide what something was and then we agreed with them. I think that's how money should work as well. Personally, I think that this would be great, and I'm totally open to meeting with Joe Biden, to be honest with you, to discuss this. As you can probably tell, I'm slightly sick, and no, you're not allowed to click off of the video because of my nasally voice. That would be mean. Don't do that. That's mean. I'm not really sure who I'm looking for today. I think that I'm just searching. I think I'm just trying to find something. I think I'm just trying to help my brain heal. This is all for me. This is my big old dollhouse, and I get to do whatever I want with it. I don't think it's actually been that long since I did a villager hunt, but it feels like it. It feels like I'm really discovering an old friend here, and I'm reconnecting with them, but all of my old friends I usually have beef with, so I don't really know if this is gonna go that well. I do have beef with villager hunting. I will say it every single video. I will repeat it until my voice goes hoarse. Boomer! Oh my god, I had Boomer once, a long time ago on my very first island, because he has the exact same name as my childhood cat, and my childhood cat was a very big-boned, very mean old man of a cat. He was very rude, but I loved him. The only person he liked was me, which obviously turned me into the person I am now. I think that he really truly primed me for the life that I was gonna lead later, and I really appreciate that, so big round of applause for Boomer, honestly. I miss that old man. I had a lot of pets as a kid. I had so many. I had Cole, who was this black lab, theoretically, but he was a very mixed black lab, so he was really short. He was like extremely stubby legged, and he had almost curly fur on his back. I don't know what exactly he was, but he had a very lab face and lab ears. He was such a sweetheart, and I miss him dearly. I really do. He was such a baby. He liked wearing socks too. He really enjoyed wearing a good sock, like a human-sized sock over his feet. He really liked that. He was a big fan of that. I don't know why. I think he was possessed by the devil, but I love him dearly. I also had Remy, who I had like up until pretty recently, and he was a very, very weird dog. Rhonda. Can we just like wrap this up? I feel like she wants something from me. I feel like she's a loan shark and she's like wanting my plasma or something. I can't really decide what it is that she wants from me, but like she wants something from me, certainly. This woman is looking for something, and I'm not 100% sure what it is, but I'm not gonna give it to her. I have no plans to give this woman anything. You know what? You can hunt me down, you can take my bones apart, but nothing will be given to you. You can torture me until the end of days. I will not give up anything, okay? I'll forget it, by the way. I will forget anything you wanted. Anyway, Remy was really skittish because we don't know what his background was. He was very weird as well, but he really liked blankets, so I would just cover him in blankets, and he loved that. He was a really big fan of that, and I miss him too. He kind of treated me like I was his secretary, you know, and he was like a really deranged business mogul, and I liked that. I also had this cat, Valentine, and Valentine is like probably my most infamous animal that is no longer with us. She lived to be about 12 or 13, and she survived a black widow bite. She survived an injury from a BB, totally unscathed. I don't know what was going on, and by the way, she passed away of old age. That was literally it. She was the most dangerous daredevil cat I've ever seen. This was a long time ago. We had her since I was like 2, probably, and oh, Gladys. I kind of love Gladys. She's really cute. She's not what I'm looking for. Like, she's too sweet. She's too kind. She looks like she wouldn't hurt a fly, and that's upsetting. Wow, I thought I'd be the only one on this tour. I'm Gladys. You're Salem? Did you really come here all the way from Forcine? I think I flew past Forcine once. It looked pretty from the air. I wonder if when the birds say that, they mean like physically flew. Do you think the birds can fly? Because like biologically, that's kind of horrifying considering how big their heads are. Like what genetic mutilation had to go on for these birds to be able to fly? Or if they can't fly, that's the other thing. Like what genetic mutilation had to go on? What's the evolutionary timeline of Animal Crossing? Because we see like bugs here, we see grasshoppers, even frogs. What the hell happened? Is this like a result of a nuclear thing? I know nuclear waves can't really do that, but like maybe they just came up with something new. I don't know, because something had to have gone completely wrong here. Completely wrong in the timeline. I hate it. But then again, there's also like, according to the airplane stuff, there's 9/11. So like, obviously, even though things went so astray here, you know, see what I mean? So you can't bring shit on the plane? It still ended up culminating in 9/11. Isn't that interesting? Aren't you scared now? Are you scared to be in my presence? I'm sorry. Anyway, she was a half outdoor cat, which I would never do now. ever. I hate that shit. Okay, don't do that. It was not my decision. Don't let your cats be outdoor cats. It's not good for them. It's not good for the local population of animals and birds. It's just bad. Don't do it. She was the most daredevil animal I have ever seen in my life, okay? She was deeply disturbed in the brain, and I loved her for it. She had like a face that looked like a really weird French painting. It was interesting. Not Megan. God. She just reminds me of like something that would be in Happy Tree Friends, if you know what I mean. If you're too young for Happy Tree Friends, which apparently a lot of people are now, which is horrifying to me, don't watch it. Like, just leave that one out. You can go do your internet like history deep dives, but just leave out Happy Tree Friends. You don't need to see that. You really don't. Do watch Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, though. That's important literature, and you should be watching that. Definitely include Marble Hornets. I don't know if you guys have seen the new Izzy's video where they discuss like old internet horror, but it is concerning to me how much of that new young kids probably haven't seen. Do me a favor, all of the people who are here now with kids, educate them, culture them, make sure they know about all this shit, because I'm gonna be so upset if my friends' kids are like, what's Slender Man? The fuck do you mean, what's Slender Man, you little shit? What do you mean? You can't leave Slender Man behind. You can't leave any of the creepypastas behind. Bent Around, you can't leave that behind. Sonic.exe. You can leave Salad Fingers behind, honestly, okay? I'm allowed to say that. I am allowed to say you can leave Salad Fingers behind because it's not my favorite and it just makes me uncomfortable. Of course, that is a very big part of almost all YouTube horror, but that one is just like, I don't like it. I really don't like it. I hate it, okay? You can stay away from that one. You can leave that one behind. Anyway, I hope you liked my pets rant. I hope you like hearing about all of my pets that have long since not been with us anymore. I miss them dearly, but I also have like animals right now who are just deeply insane. Oh my god, Julia, the trans woman that I love her so much. She's fantastic. Look at this girl. I confess, I thought I might never run into anyone else here. I was starting to feel like a castaway on a deserted island, darling, and then there you were. What a relief. Anywho, I'm Julia. It's a pleasure to meet you, Salem. So you're visiting all the way from Forcine, are you? Lovely. Well, I do hope this island lives up to our expectations. I suppose there's only one way to find out. You deserve better than this, baby. Not my island, unfortunately. You don't really match the color scheme. I wish you did, I do. But you know, it's okay. You look beautiful out here. You look great. And I don't really know why we're both on this island, to be honest with you. If I could villager hunt where I didn't have to go to these shitty little islands, I would. I would just go to a conference. I would just go to a villager conference and like wait around for a while. I would not talk to anybody who I didn't want to take though, okay? Trust me. Trust me. No social interaction that I can avoid will I go take. Absolutely not. I know a lot of people have been sick lately. I feel like it's extra cold season, you know? Like, they say cold season is the winter, but I feel like the cold season is actually spring. I have never had a spring where I didn't get sick in some capacity, so I feel like it's spring. But I always think when I'm sick that I'm gonna use the time to like get shit done. No, my body is completely out of commission. It is 100% out of commission. I am laying there dying. I am ready to end it. If I can't breathe through one nostril, I am ready to die. There is no life where I would be able to go through it with one plugged up nostril constantly. And I have allergies, okay? But my allergies more manifest in me just like being sniffly, not having a blocked nostril. That is the worst. That should really be a torture method, okay? Waterboarding, whatever, who cares? Having one of your nostrils blocked up, that's fucking sick. That is fucking sick. That is a twisted fate, alright? No, absolutely not. But I always think that I'm just like gonna get everything done. I'm gonna clean my room and shit because I can't go anywhere. No, not Sherb. Not Sherb. Anything but Sherb. Please. You know, we have similar interests, we have similar brains, but let's not do this. I am not going for a pastel theme. I never have. I never have gone for a pastel theme. I mean, I did technically kind of once, but that was a failure and it ended horribly, and it ended with me trying to put myself into a coffin alive. So like, you know, like I feel like we can just move on and skip this, Sherby. Ooh, beekeeper's hive. I kind of need. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I need to like have a little bee farm on this island. I have not had a bee farm in some good time, and I feel like we need to save the bees in Animal Crossing. This is gonna be probably the worst thing I've ever said on this channel. I don't like honey that much. I don't like the taste of it that much. I like it when it's used to sweeten things, but like people who have honey on their toast or on their cheese or whatever, I can't do that because I really don't like the taste of it. And that sucks because I really want to use honey more, but I hate the taste of it. So I'm like trying to power through it or put it into stuff where it's like with peanut butter or whatever so you can't taste it. But it annoys me. It greatly fucking annoys me because I want to be a honey person. I want to be the kind of person who goes to the farmer's market and like buys honey, but no. I'm not allowed to do that. I'm not allowed to have fun, okay? My brain decides that it doesn't like something and I can't eat it. Boom. People who think being a picky eater is on purpose, you are deeply, deeply confused, because I would really love to eat things other than like very evenly textured pieces of food. I would give anything for that, to be honest with you, but no. I have to be a picky ass eater who can only eat like 2 foods. That's really annoying, actually. Is his name Hugh? I think it's Hugh. I don't know. I haven't seen him in a long time. This blue bitch with the eyebrows, right? Look at his curly tail. That's kind of a cute detail, honestly, but like he looks concerning to me. He looks like he would be in the Coraline universe as one of the other Mother's Helpers, okay? I don't think so. I've had it. I really have, honestly. But yeah, I don't know why you can't do anything when you're sick, but like I can't even think when I'm sick. I wanted to use the time to write as well. Nope, I couldn't form coherent sentences. And I still kind of can't, which is why I sound a little bit disjointed today. But you know what? I at least took my Vyvanse, so I'm both disjointed and on stimulants. So I hope that makes you very happy. I hope you're really having a really good time right now. Even on like TikTok though, I've seen people posting being like, I'm sick, I'm making a soup because I'm sick, because I'm on cooking TikTok, which is the only TikTok I can enjoy half of the time, and then the other one is like the people who post coupons. That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. You know what, I'm not even on comedy TikTok anymore. Jesus, I'm watching people get coupons and cook. It's like, what happened? It's really confusing and concerning to me. What happened here? Oh my god, ew. Oh my god, where is Chris Hansen? I want to rip him open and let the vultures eat him and sit there on a lawn chair and watch his heart get ripped out and his organs splattered. It's just the fact that he looks at you like he sees exactly what he wants, and it's disgusting. I don't think that anybody would ever flinch if they saw him cut open. I really don't. I think that even the most squeamish people on this earth would cheer. You remember like back in the day when they did those gladiator fights and everybody's like, how the hell were people able to watch that? Like, that's disgusting. Maybe it was people like Graham. Now you see it, now you get it, like yeah, now I get it. I understand. I could see that happening. I could see that happening present day. It's like we had the Salem witch trials, and it was inhumane, because all the women were humans. Graham's not. Graham is just not human. He's nothing. He is nothing living, and I think, like, personally, it's very hard to feel bad for him. Orville, please. Take me to somebody else, you know, you sicko. Imagine being able to fly this plane and leave people there, and leave people on an island with Graham. I feel like this is like a mafia, this is like a mob ring, this is something sick, this is something really horrible, because there is no way that Wilbur and all of these people are not working together, because even if I didn't know Graham, even if I had never met the man, I would know not to leave people there with him. So there's gotta be an agreement. Not Twiggy. Oh my god. Me and Twiggy have never seen eye to eye. I mean, like, kind of we have, because we are in the same, like, amount of aggressiveness, but she uses it for evil. And it's not that I don't, but she uses it for purely evil, and that pisses me off. Like, look at her. She could have been something. She really has the strong eyebrows, the strong face to be something cool, and she chooses to be a piece of garbage floating across the Atlantic Ocean, and I don't vibe with that. I don't jive with that. I don't appreciate that. You know, we do not see action to action. Just to be clear, fuck you, Twiggy. I don't think so, baby. I would really very much like the Barbie movie to be out right now. I'm very upset that it's not. I learned recently, and this has shaken me to the core, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie has Gerard Way and Ray Toro on the scoring team, on the music team. What the fuck? How could you possibly have these two people from My Chemical Romance on the Five Nights at Freddy's team? Because this is gonna be the most banger fucking shit I've ever seen in my life, and I can't handle it. I was a big Five Nights at Freddy's fan, okay? Not like huge, but I enjoyed Five Nights at Freddy's, okay? But not like full-on hyperfixation with it like a lot of my other interests, which is weird. I feel like I should have hyperfixated on it. But like this is deeply insane to me. Poncho, I can't do a jock right now. I really can't, okay, buddy? I really can't. I have to leave. Or I'm gonna get violent, and I don't really want to do that right now. I want to keep my composure fairly well, especially because I'm talking about something very important. Why would they tell me this? To be honest with you, why would they tell me this? This is horrible for me. I don't care if the movie is awful. I don't care if the movie is disgustingly horrible. If they play one banger, baby, that's my favorite movie. That's my favorite movie of all time. That is everything I've ever asked for and more, and I feel like it's God finally apologizing to me for everything I've been put through. My dogs are barking. Yeah, okay, thank you. God, the nasaliness of my own voice is like pissing me off. I hate hearing it. I do. I'm sorry if it's pissing you off deeply. Not my birthday twin. Please no, I hate him. I hate a military man. I do. Camo Frog, get out of my face. You know what? June 5th is coming, baby. It's coming. And thankfully nobody can fucking see you, okay? I'll meet you on the dance floor. Jesus. I just feel like I could have had any other villager as my birthday twin, and that is proof that Nintendo wants me to die. I've been wanting to work on a video essay lately, but I can't figure out what to do one on, and that always pisses me off because whenever I'm inspired to do something, I never know what I want to do, and whenever I know what I want to do, I don't want to do it. So it never really works out. It never works out in my favor because I'm in such a writing mood right now, and I really want to write something, and yet the well is dry. You know, you're not getting a single sip of water from me right now, baby, which I really need to take because obviously my voice is losing it. I would really love to work with my brain, you know? I think that bitch, it could be a little bit powerful if it decided to work. I mean, I gave it the tools, I gave it the Vyvanse, I gave it the therapy. Can we work now? Can we get something done, okay? Can we put the 2 building blocks on top of each other? Or is that not allowed? Is that not okay? Who's up there? Oh my god, is that Pietro? I literally don't think I've ever seen Pietro on a villager hunt in this channel. I should take him, but I don't want to. I don't even know why. I just don't want to. And that's pissing me off. Pietro, fuck you. Okay, maybe if I was like a little bit more desperate and I was at the end, I would consider taking him, which is why it's so annoying that he's showing up right now. Go to hell, Pietro. Honestly, honk honk, bitch. I'm the clown in this scenario. You may be wearing the makeup, but I got the big shoes, okay? I'm squeaking down the street, buddy. I wanted him so badly on Prisma Puff all that time ago. You could hear it in my voice how desperate I was for him to show up. Now he shows up and he could work on a scene island, certainly, but he's like not what I'm specifically looking for, which is so... I can't believe the audacity. To be honest with you, I really can't. I'm really sick of this. I'm thinking of, for when Tears of the Kingdom comes out, playing one of the older Zelda games on an emulator, like maybe a GameCube one or something. Would you guys want to see that? Because I'm not gonna buy Tears of the Kingdom. I don't have $70, baby. There's no way in hell. I'm sorry. I understand that there's so much work that has to go into these games. Molly, my angel, my baby, I'm so sorry that I can't take you. Oh my god. I want to put her in a basket next to Artisan Breads and just ship her off. I love her so much. Look at this baby. I wasn't expecting to meet anyone on this tour. I'm Molly and you're Salem from Foreseen. I'm glad you stopped to talk to me. One thing I love about traveling is the chance to make new friends. I love you. I want to grind you up in a blender. I do. I love you so much. Anyway, I know it takes so much time and effort for an entire team to make a video game, and I don't doubt that it's worth $70, but by god do I not have it. But I do want to take part in the Zelda thing, so like maybe I'll play an old game, especially because I haven't played any Zelda games before. I feel like I need to at some point, like as a coming of age, a rite of passage. I feel like that's something I have to do or I will never be forgiven, and it kind of worries me. It kind of makes me afraid of playing a Zelda game for the first time because I know they're puzzle based and I'm stupid. Like maybe I'll just have the Wikipedia pulled up and just not say anything about it. You know, I might. Maybe I'm just like the perfect first Zelda player, and it's certainly not because I have the Zelda wiki up on my phone. It's just because of pure and raw skill and brain power. Maybe I'll become an immediate speedrunner and be like, no, it's fine. I've never played Zelda before. I didn't even know you could do it that fast. I can't lie about speedrunning. I can't, because people will like eat you for that. People will slit your throat if you lie about speedrunning. I'm pretty sure about that. I'm just living my life. I'm just here. I was born 2 minutes ago. Fuck you. Marina. Okay, great. You know, that's exciting. That's really an exciting new development here. That's really exciting. I never thought I'd see Marina again. I really didn't. I thought that I would never see her again. I thought she was like Raymond. Very elusive. I thought you would never be able to find her in the wild, but here she is yet again. Wow, I care so much about this. I just kind of feel like with the fact that there's only 3 octopi, maybe the little system they got going on of like rolling a species is not quite good. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but maybe they could just figure it out at some point. I don't know. And the cows and the bulls, maybe I'm wrong. I would really like to see a change. I would really like to see somebody figure this out. I would like to see a scientist go to work on this because I'm not a big fan of it. As somebody who plays Animal Crossing New Horizons a couple times a week, I think that all of our money as a government should be going into this. I really want to get back into like letter writing and stuff and putting together letters, but like I feel like it takes so much more effort to put together a letter than a package. Like what are you supposed to write on a letter? Like I don't really want to talk about my day on a letter. Oh, that's so funny, Nintendo. Oh, I talk shit, I get hit. not. I am made of fucking plastic, baby. If you punch me, I will come right back. Alright? Fuck you. Just fuck off. I guess it's technically metal because I have a lot of metal in my body. I'm not gonna die from this. You know, you think you're funny? You think you're hilarious? You think you're gonna get a stand-up comedy special on Netflix? They might give it to you. They give it to a lot of unfunny people, but you know what? Anyway, it's like I don't want to ask people how their day is going because by the time they get it, they might be doing bad and not want to talk about it. So like, what do you write? What do you write? Do you just write a bunch of fun facts in it? I don't know this. I wouldn't know this. And I used to really like making cards and stuff. So I feel like I should know at this point, but I have never been able to like be a writer of letters. What do you say in there? I get it if like you don't have any other lines of communication because then it like doesn't really matter if it has gotten outdated or not because like everything's gonna be outdated. The person you sent that letter to might be dead by the time it gets to them. You don't know, but you gotta try. Now we have a lot of instant messaging, so it just feels weird half the time. I don't understand. What am I supposed to do? How is USPS still like in business letter-wise? I get packages, but like honestly you would think that they would be struggling with letters there. But stamps are also so goddamn expensive. Not Scoot, not one of my past starter villagers. Come on, buddy. I don't think so, okay? You know me, you know what a mess I am. You've seen this. Why do you even want this? Why do you even want to be a part of this anymore? I don't think you do. I think that you're lying to yourself. I think we're both lying to ourselves here. So if you want to just move on, we can move on from this. My neighbor got a kitten and brought her home, and I live like pretty far from all of my neighbors since I live in the middle of nowhere, so neighbor is a very loose term, but she's technically the closest house to me, so you know what, neighbor. And this cat made me fucking sob, okay? She looks like a small version of my current cat, like a baby. She has a lot of the same markings. She looked really similar and even like did the same little head snuggles, and it made me think of like my cat as a baby. She literally seemed like my cat if she was small, and I never got to see my cat as a kitten. I got to see her as like a very young adult. Seeing my cat as a baby made me bawl, like in the backseat of the Chevy. I fucking cried. Who is that? Eloise, nobody cares. I'm really sorry to say it, but nobody gives a shit, to be honest with you. Nobody's asking, nobody's looking, and I feel bad to say that, but like you are very, very uninteresting. I'm good, but thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for dropping by. Anyway, she decided to climb up my shoulder and completely like nestle into me, and the whole time I was like bawling. I was like, I need to bring this cat home. I was so pissed off that it was my neighbor's cat, even though I don't have room or money for another cat right now. You gotta let me have that. Okay, that is a carbon copy of my cat. Just like for scientific reasons, I really need her, and it's upsetting that you won't let me have her. I think she deserves to be mine. I really don't know what's going on. I need to do this. I need to get a villager and get out. I was gonna try like this water thing the other day that I saw. Like it was flavored water or whatever. Like you put little pods into a water bottle and it flavors your water. And I was like, that sounds fun, because sometimes I just want a little kick. Dizzy, who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck, Dizzy? Not me, thank you. That sounds fun. I really like the taste of regular water, but sometimes I just want a little drinky drink and I can't go outside, so I want a little drinky drink. Until I realized every drink serving costed like $5. That is a Starbucks drink. Are you insane? Are you fucking bonkers? It's flavored water. Are you losing your mind? Who's paying for that? Give me one person who is like letting themselves pay $5 for every cup of water, because I know there are people who like use these for every cup of water. It can be really hard to drink water, and I know that's what this company is preying off of, you know? Like maybe you would be more inclined to do it if you thought it would taste like fucking coffee or whatever. I don't know. I look like her right now, to be honest with you. I really do. I got the dark circles, I got the exhausted look, I got the sadness in my eyes. You know, we're in this together, baby, but the problem is one day I will heal and you will not, and that makes me really sad. And I really wish you the best. You know, you're in my thoughts, you're on my mind, and I hope you do better. I hope you feel better one day. I'm sorry that it's not today, but it's definitely not today. I'm really sorry though. That's awful. That's really terrible. I don't know, and it's just like, they're sold at Walmart. You have to pay for the bottle too. No, okay? Am I Jeff fucking Bezos? No. And if I did have that kind of money to spend $5, I would go to the coffee shop. I would go to the coffee shop and get coffee. $5. You could be putting that every day into like a savings account for your child, and you would still have no money by the time that they grew up, but like at least you could tell yourself that you put $5 a day into your child's savings account. This has just really been plaguing me. Like, this has been upsetting me every time I think about it. There's no way they have like a good consumer base. I'm sorry about my voice cracking, okay? I'm trying to remedy it. The only cough drops I have right now are honey. So, see, everything I talk about comes full circle at some point. Everything that I say will always come back. Marshall, oh my god. I loved him on my old island. I really did. I thought he was so sweet. I loved his little baby ass. He was emo. He was so cute, but like kind of a subdued emo. I really love him. I'm looking for bright or black. And he's neither, unfortunately. He's angry, he's fed up with the world, he's got teenage angst, but I just don't think so. A lot of companies like baffle me right now because they're always talking about like this new innovation they have and then it's like $5 water or something, and yet everybody else is talking about not being able to afford to live. It's like, you really thought, baby, you really thought people were gonna take their last grocery money and spend it on $5 water. That is very different between like getting yourself a nice treat and paying $5 for water, because like I don't even know if it's good or not. Okay, I haven't tried it before. I don't know. What if it's shitty? Like those hint waters? You cannot lie to me like that. You cannot say like tastes like fucking fruit when it doesn't, or when it tastes like really bitter. Don't do that. You're not gonna get me to pretend to like it, okay? If I don't like something, I'm moving on. You cannot tell me that those waters tasted good. And if you like them, I need you to admit, I need you to be clear and say that you like them even though they're bitter and that they do not taste like soda or whatever the hell they're advertised as. Oh my god, ew. Ew. He's like one of the more tolerable mice, which is like a weird thing to say, but he is. He's one of the most tolerable mice, but I still don't want him. I still don't want him haunting my island, to be honest with you. I have no desire for that. I really don't want that. I want to keep it safe. I want to keep it fairly nice. I want there to be cat fights, but no deeply offensive human beings, and he falls into the latter category. Like, I'm good. One of the people that I've known for most of my life just graduated college, and I'm really upset about that. In my mind, everybody is like 15 until they prove otherwise. Like, until they show me something that proves they've aged, we are all still very confused children. We are all still deeply confused human beings. And then when somebody's like, oh, I just got engaged. You're 5 years old. That's illegal. That's fucking child marriage. Shut the fuck up. I got the little thing in my mail and I was like, this is a prank. This is fake. And then I remembered she went to college 4 years ago. Oh my god, the familiar scratch of chicken feet. How's it going, buddy? Hope you're having fun on Amanda's Island. I hope you're having a ball. I hope you are doing so many drugs and causing so many problems. I love that for you. That's really great. I feel like he's really in his vigilante era. He's doing great. He's having a great time. He's doing some crime. It just like pisses me off when other people have life milestones. Like, stop. I've been sitting in the same house for years, doing the same shit over and over again. Do not tell me you've accomplished anything. But then again, I feel like I don't recognize my life milestones as life milestones, if you know what I mean. Like, if I got married, I wouldn't be like, wow, I'm married, you know? Maybe that's how other people feel. I don't understand anything about anybody ever. You're not funny. If anybody told you that you were funny, they were lying to gain your favor so that they could get a job promotion from you, Octavian. Fuck you. We've always been through this before. Wilbur is used to this. We're all used to this. We know what it's like to be in this house now. We know what it's like to be on a villager hunt now. And yet it still plays out the exact same. Nothing ever changes except for my stupid commentary. And that's how it's gonna be. I think it's very easy to see something from your own perspective and then assume that everybody else's perspective is the same, and it might be. Like, it could totally be. Everybody else could also be feeling the same way, and I would not know, and I would just put myself out there as the odd one out, which I think a lot of people do, and it probably contributes to a lot of anxiety for so many people. But you know what? Fuck it, we ball. Gonzo. In another life, we were very good friends. In another life, we knew each other quite well. It's not this one, though. Unfortunately, I am a new person. I've changed, I've blossomed, and I really wish him well. I hope he's having a great day. I hope he's having a great life without me. It was a good friendship while it lasted. It was great, and I have no bad feelings against him. We really came together. We really became something. But I have no desire to rekindle that. The weirdest thing happened when I was trying to film this video at first, okay? The weirdest shit happened that I've ever had happen with this game. And it was a glitch where it read my old Animal Crossing island name when I was logging on, okay? And I was time traveled, but it was my old island that had been restarted and deleted. And it gave me a notice that Poppy was moving in. I have never been more scared in my life, okay? It was just a glitch. As you can see, I'm still on this island. Everything else is working fine, but the notice replaced a campsite notification. Like, there was somebody in the campsite. It replaced a campsite notification to tell me that Poppy was moving into Deathwish, which, if you don't know, that was my last island. How can that happen? That was the most terrifying thing to me. Like, I had to pause before I filmed this because it was fucking scary. Oh no, absolutely not. No, I don't think so. Bruni is like the amalgamation of truly everything I'm afraid of. Straight man energy, gym energy. I don't like it. I want to be away from it. I want to be far away from it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to know it exists. But anyway, have you ever had that happen before? Because I sure haven't. And it was very, very scary. It was really a little bit scary, and I didn't like it, and I wasn't a fan of it, and I'm scared that it happened. You know, can you imagine being like a little kid and seeing that, and then you deleted your island and it like comes back to haunt you? That's scary shit. Maybe that was Nintendo trying to finally tell me to stop fucking restarting. But guess what, baby? I do whatever I want. Yeah, okay. Did you hear me talking about my scary traumatic experience? Did you hear that? Oh, she just sounds to me like she'd be a Nickelodeon character, and I don't really like that. Agent S is just not somebody I could ever see myself sharing a space with. She gives me energy that I just can't give back, you know? You can't ever reiterate that. This is probably something that nobody wants to hear about, okay? That's fine. The time that I realize I am the most neurodivergent, the time I realize that is there the most is when I see ironic meme pages, especially like those that post TikToks or whatever that are like cringe, and it's just somebody talking about their interests and people are commenting like, boo, cringe. Huh? Like, what's weird about that? Or like somebody making a recipe or something that's like a fucking 3-ingredient ice cream with like heavy cream or whatever. I don't get it. I don't understand it, okay? Why are you posting that as if it's like some weird shit or like somebody acting weird? That's so baffling to me. It's a person doing what they're doing. I don't get it. It makes me so uncomfortable. I just fucking kicked you off. You have been asking for 4 days straight to leave. I am so serious, like I wasn't making that up for a bit. She's been asking for 4 days straight and now she's here. No, okay? I wasn't even all that keen to let you go. No, you're not coming back. Anyway, that really pisses me off because it's like either we are on very different levels, because I don't feel like that's what irony means. You're ripping off people's content basically. Like, I'm sorry, but you are. Posting shit like that people make their money off of and then being like, what a weirdo, what a freak. You're now profiting off of that. Is that great? Maybe I'm the dumbass. Maybe I'm the person who doesn't understand it, but what are you talking about? What are you doing? And I also just don't really like people who repost things to cringe at in general. That's really not my favorite. I feel like it's kind of shitty. I like making fun of myself. I like making fun of people who are bad people, and I like making fun of weird situations. I don't like making fun of people who are just living their lives. Like, you could say that certain things are cringy or whatever, or like a joke is cringy or whatever, but is it really cringy unless they're hurting somebody, or is it just humor you don't like? But you know what? The ultimate full circle moment would be if I ever ended up on a cringe channel, which I probably will. Please go home. How many duplicates have I had at this point? You know, okay, I'm willing to take Pietro if he wants to come back now. All right, you know what? I'm in my era of the villager hunt where I would be willing to take him. I just wasn't before. Okay, you gotta let me marinate a little bit sometimes. I am a piece of meat that needs to marinate every once in a while. Speaking of marinating things, people who cook tofu, I have a question. How do you get all the water out? Because I feel like I never press my tofu enough and it just gets mushy. How do you get all the water out? Like, what do you use? What are you supposed to use? Because it is always too mushy and it makes me mad and I don't want to like waste tofu. So like, how do you get all of the moisture out? How do you make it as dry as possible? Because I just feel like I don't. Maybe I'm not doing it for long enough. If you've had problems in the past making tofu, what was your little catch, like your Achilles heel with it? How did you make it good? No, thank you, Clyde. Thank you so much. I don't think so, baby. I really want to be somebody who can cook tofu. I do. I like all meatless substitutes pretty much. I feel like this is holding me back in life a lot. I feel like I'm really missing out because there are so many good tofu recipes that I want to try. But how do I get it not mushy? That's just my problem with everything. Like, there's always one component that I can't make, and this time it's tofu. Or just like, if you have any tips to make it better, tell me. I would really like to know. I would really be a big fan of knowing all of your tofu secrets. Stop egging me on like this. Stop doing this to me. It's really deeply pissing me off. Give me a break for once. I hate him. I hate him. Look at his tiny stupid shirt and his like 2-inch legs. That's so disturbing. I can't do the monkeys. I can't. There's not one of them I like. I'm okay with Nana. And I liked Porter/Champ when he was a villager. We got pea feet. We got all of these terrifying creatures. Leave me alone. I don't trust orangutans and small monkeys either because they just know too much. You can't be that close to a person I really like smart animals, but if you're like a step away from a human, that's scary. Cause like I don't want to watch them evolve in real time. If I see a monkey start fucking talking, I'm gonna be so scared. Wow, it's worse. That's really something, isn't it? Isn't that something? Wow, that's really exciting. Thank you, Elise. Thank you. You motherfuckers, did I uncover your scheme or something with enough miles tickets? Are you mad? Sue me. Okay, let's take this to court. I think it's like the same thing with AI. Like if an AI gets too advanced, kill me. Don't let me see that shit. ChatGPT is scary enough. If you bring out something that can feel, no, put me down. I think that everything like technology-wise, other than like medical advancements and things that would help out like, oh, Azalea, she's beautiful. Things that would help like inequity and inequality. Everything else, stay put, stay where it is, do not advance, do not get any more terrifying. You know, stop with the military equipment. I don't want to see anything get any better unless it's going to help people. If it's going to make sure that art is no longer human, if it is going to take away skilled labor, stop it. Apparently my sick brain is just like, it has so much to say right now. It has so much to say. It has everything to say. And that's always awful for editing me because I kind of prefer when I take breaks because then there's less editing I have to do between words. One thing about me is I only shut the fuck up when it's inconvenient, when I actually do need to be talking. Hi, Sydney. Tell your grandma hi. Tell your bitch ass grandma hi. I saw her in GameCube. I saw her tiny and extremely pixelated, by the way. I saw her at her worst. So just wanted to let you know that. You can go ahead and pass that on to your grandmother if you'd like. I think that she needs to know that somebody saw her as 2 pixels. I do. Personally, I think this is getting ridiculous and I would like to get a villager. You got anything here? You got another criminal. Oh, Gal is so cute. She's really cute. She's way too flowery and soft and sweet for my island, but she's really cute. I think that she's like the best pig, probably. Other than like Boris. I really like Boris just because I think he's a good design, just because I think he's cool. And I like that her house is a piggy bank, even though it's ugly. Like, it's a good idea, but the execution's pretty good. I just don't think it fits her at all. I feel like if anything, like they should have done another pig with the piggy bank idea because she's too cute for that. It's a cute little idea, but not for Gala. Okay, get a grip. Animal Crossing designers, get a fucking grip. Figure this out. Let's do it. Let's do this as a team. I am sweating so much right now and I don't even know why. It's not hot. It is not warm. I think I'm just talking so much that my body's given up on me. I said I didn't mind you. I did not say you were coming home with me, Nana. I did not say that. I said I liked Gala too. Is she here? No, I did not bring her home with me. Not funny. Kind of concerned about the fact that we don't have very many tickets left. Kind of a little bit afraid. Kind of not a fan of this. I don't think this is going well for me. I have lost all hope. I'm gonna die alone. Let's see, how many do I have left? Exactly 10. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. Oh my god, Chevra, my baby. She is so not suited for this. Nan might be, but not Chevra. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? He does not. I have 5 tickets left, and Ricky has graced me with his presence. That's really cool. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you so much, Ricky. I feel great about this. I feel like we're definitely going to find somebody, and the past couple villagers that I have seen have been absolutely horrifying, including who I cut out, which was Nox. Thanks. Why does Snapchat always tell me that people I don't know are on Snapchat? Why does it do that? I don't know these people. I don't fucking care. I genuinely despise Snapchat. Like, I never use it. I hate it. I don't go on it. I don't open it, and it makes me pissed off every time I get a notification, which is like, why would I still have it? Ask that to me when I have a brain. I really don't like it, but it makes me even more angry when it's like, this random person with a name that you don't even recognize at all is on Snapchat. Don't you want to be friends with them? No. I have never once clicked on one of those and been like, that sounds like a fun person. That sounds exciting. No. This is so bad. This is so bad. They saved the worst ones for last. Isn't that insane? Don't you feel like everything is just crumbling beneath your feet right now? Don't you feel it? You feel the absolute pain in my voice? Please. I'm begging. 3 tickets left. 3 is a good amount. No, it's not, but 3 is a good amount. I could still get something. Please, I'm begging you. Don't be like Snapchat and give me people I don't want to see. You know, give me a bit of a break right now. It's crazy how every single villager gets a break when they're sick, but these two still harass me when I'm sick. Harass me with absolutely no remorse. You know how fucked up that is? That's really disgusting. Come on, dude. Come on. Bill is just so deeply boring to me, so unenchanting, so lackluster. I don't care. And if you ever wonder why in my villager hunts I don't take villagers that I slightly like, that's as bad to me as taking a villager that I don't like. Okay? Lackluster is the same to me as a bad villager. I refuse to take part in it. Azalea could look okay. You know, now that I think about it, she's bright, she matches some of the turquoises. She's more elegant than I'd like, but I think I might go for it. I think I just might give in, you know? What a lovely name you have there, Salem. It's a pleasure to meet you. Well, if you're ever looking for a friendly face during your island vacation, you know where to find me. Do you want to just do this? Okay, you know, you're fine. You're fine, you're okay. You match the colors, that's the best part. Sure, yeah, you're not quite seen, but it's okay. It's okay. That'll work. I don't hate you. I don't think you're lackluster. I don't only like you a little bit. I think you're a very beautiful villager. I'm taking it. I'm going with it. I didn't autofill. Are you proud of me? Do I get a badge of honor? Do I get a sticker? Please? I need support. Azalea will be fine, and at the very least, she will be drama, okay? At the very least, she's a snooty, she'll be drama, even though Barbara wasn't at all, which is unfortunate, but whatever, it's fine. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you. Stay safe, stay wonderful. Thank you to all of my members, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.